Two teams here fresh off Week 1 victories. Who can keep it going as we're underway on EA Sports? And no run back here, so they'll bring it out to the 25. Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay. Play action. Now Jackson. Wide open is Watkins. He's got him. Through the middle of the field. Touchdown, Allen! Quez Watkins. His first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Chargers will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight. Moody good with the extra point. And it's now a 7-0 game. So after the made field goal by Moody, he's back out to kick this one away. And he'll elect not to run with it. The fair catch will move this out to the 25-yard line. Willis looking to throw on first down. And the defense loses him. It's complete. And in for the Chiefs touchdown. A big play there. His first NFL reception goes for 6. And the Chiefs are able to strike back quickly with an opening touchdown of their own. That's a great response. You give up the first score of the game, but you go right down yourselves and get the equalizer.
I just had a flashback there. I remember playing in a game like that in college where one of my teammates had said in the media that week, the opposite team would be lucky to cross our goal line. They crossed it in the first minute of the game. On our first offensive play, we scored to answer back. Something similar to what we just saw there.
Very similar to what we just saw. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25. Charger drive about to get going. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Right back to Achane on second down. And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. 5 yards on the carry there, and it leaves him with third and about 6 yards to go. Achane here, they stay on the ground. And he will have a first down as they get into the ground at the 37. That's good for 9 yards as they convert on the third down play. And what is this? They're lining up here to punt on first down. Oh, he'll field it in the end zone. A big kick there. We'll call it 56 yards on the punt. And the Chiefs are going to take over with a long field ahead and a 1st and 10.
You rarely call your punter a weapon, but he certainly was there. How about that? Pinning him down at the 1-yard line and helping out the defense in a big way. I'm telling you what, if I'm a defensive coordinator, I might be thinking safety right now.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. Now, early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game, but I think when it comes within your... Taking it right down Broadway. Now he's free at the 35. He may go. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Marvin Mims, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Chiefs have taken the lead. Carlson's extra point up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. Here's the Chiefs kickoff unit now as they'll send this one away. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. The Charger drive about to get going. Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there. It was a quick 3-and-out, and then they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. Right back to Achane on 2nd down. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. This defense for the Chiefs, terrific last week in the season-opening victory.
Yeah, what stood out to me on tape, the way they were flying to the football. So that tells me that they've got all their assignments down, and they're playing with extreme confidence.
4 yards on the pickup, good enough to extend the drive. The Chargers at 1-0 on the year following the win in Week 1, and they were able to get that road victory in the opener, and now they look to get to 2-0 in front of the home crowd.
And look, any road win in the NFL, that's huge. But when you do it Week 1, that gets you pointed in the right direction and sends notice to the rest of the league that you mean business.
From the 44 now, here's 2nd and 4. Again, it's Achane. And he'll only get a yard, maybe 2, up to the 46. You talk about this Chiefs defense. And they've played well against the pass, currently ranked 7th in the NFL.
And I'm struggling a little bit trying to really categorize this crew. They're top 10 in the league against the pass, but the bottom half of the league in sacking the quarterback. That doesn't make sense. Imagine if this group ever put pressure on the QB, it'd easily move into the top 5.
Losing 4 yards that time, and now it's 4th down.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
Through 1 quarter, 14-7 our score. Charger football to start quarter number 2 as they've got it with a 4th down coming up. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. And this one hits at the 1, continues on into the end zone for a touchback. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Charles, this offense, they've been on a roll. 2 drives ago, they scored. Remember, last drive was that 1-play touchdown strike, so now they're looking to make it 3 for 3.
You know,
there he goes, right side. Down the right sideline. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. A great effort there. An 80-yard touchdown. And the Chiefs are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Willis will try and throw for this. And this is going to be caught. It's good. And that extends their lead by 2 more. And, of course, on the two-point try, had the option to run or pass. They pass it there, and it works.
Felt pretty straightforward, didn't it? An open receiver, ball's put on him, 2 points for them.
Here's the Chiefs kickoff unit now as they'll send this one away. And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and they'll take over at the 25. The Charger drive about to get going. Defense got the better of them last series, forcing a punt. See if they make a few changes in the game plan here and try to get points out of this drive. 1st and 10. They'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
Well, I think after that run, the defense getting back in the huddle and looking at each other and maybe starting to question their confidence a bit. They gave up a significant run, 6 yards, and now you're saying to yourself, how do we stop them, and do I have enough confidence to make a play?
Looking for Johnson, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Poyer, and he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line. And, Charles, that's now 4 interceptions over his last 3 halves of football, because, remember, he threw 3 picks last week.
Starting to wonder if maybe defenses and those coordinators have identified something on tape with what he's doing. Maybe a movement, maybe the way he's moving his shoulders. Who knows what it could be? He could have a few tells out there that they're keying in on and allowing defense.
And they finally catch up to him and take him down. Jeez, where was he going? A huge loss there. Now Willis. Under pressure, they got him again. Back-to-back sacks have this place in a frenzy as they line up again, 3rd and long now. Back to throw, Willis. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. Willis takes the snap. They're going for it. He'll air this one out for Mims. Oh, a first mistake for him in the ball game as it's intercepted. And the Chargers are going to take over here up near the 40. The Charger drive about to get going. And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive, in particular, if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ball game.
Yeah, and some guys, you know they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to look to hit a couple shorter passes and get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, that goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you got to watch them a little bit because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit in order to try and get to the ball even faster.
H.A. now up the middle, and he'll get it out to midfield. It's a spot right at midfield at the 50. 46 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game. From midfield now, here's Jackson. This is Fant on the short completion. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. Now Lamar changing the look. Jackson. Throw caught by A-Chain. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. That goes for a gain of 31.
This play is a thing of beauty when it works as designed because they let the running back slip out of the backfield and head down the sideline on a wheel route. Number one, it's easy for him to get lost. And number two, really tough for the linebacker to run with him. And this ball's right on the money and leads to a big play.
Right there, baby.
They run the option here on 1st and 10. And he probably should have given that one off as he's going to get hit and taken down behind the line. A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. Here's Jackson. Right side, it's Hamler pulling it in. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down. Now a second timeout called for by the defense as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Third and 2. Here's Jackson. He's got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Chargers. The Chargers are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Moody good with the extra point. And this is back to an 8-point game. So here's Moody back out there now to send this one away. Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. Still early in this one, Charles, but the last time this offense was out there, they threw their first interception of the ball game, so trying to avoid repeating that mistake here on this drive.
And to put a positive spin on it, at least it happened in the first half. One of the last things this offensive quarterback wants to witness again in this game.
Kind of an obvious question, Charles, but anything you try to avoid after your first pick, or you say it's one interception, we're still in the first half, I'm about to do the same thing?
I think you want to avoid playing scared, and put it into the mind of the quarterback that you've lost confidence in him. Make sure you get some throws that he's going to be able to complete, make him feel good about himself, and continue to run your offense.
Complete. This is Mitchell. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Now Willis. That's another one complete to Mitchell. The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. Not liking the look, they'll change the play. From the gun, here's Willis. Flush to his right. The improvisation gets him only a couple, but that's all he needed. 1st down.
Well, here's your first example of how this guy can beat you in more ways than one because they took away his arm. But he was more than happy to dissect them with his legs for that 1st down pickup.
Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete.
Good defensive call right there because they had someone shadowing him along his entire route. And he was right there ready to provide a hit that prevents him from making another catch to his big start.
Willis back to the air on 2nd down. And they're going to get him. He's sacked back around the 28. It'll go as a loss of about 6, and now it brings up 3rd. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. Ready for the start of the third quarter. The Chiefs have the lead and set to receive the football. And this will be returned from deep in the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember in that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner,
yeah, they went into the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. And quickly, they get to the line. To the air on first down, here's Willis. He's going to go for a big play downfield. And this nearly an interception, but it's incomplete. Well, a turnover really would have helped him there, but not to be. 2nd and 10. Here's Willis. And he comes back with one complete. 3rd and 4. To throw, here's Willis. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
And so many times we look at the opening drive in the third quarter as a tone setter, and many coaches do emphasize it, and that's a strong performance there defensively to force incompletion, and more importantly, force a quick punting situation.
And he is going to have the Chiefs first down. They needed 4, they got 8, and it results in a conversion on 4th down. He rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Kelee Ringo picks it off. That is just what this defense was hoping for, an interception on the opening possession of this third quarter.
Obviously didn't want to surrender a touchdown and fall even farther behind, and we've gotten to know this team a little bit, haven't we? Couldn't you just see their defensive leaders telling the offensive guys, telling the quarterback, don't worry, we got you to start things off. You take it from there.
After the interception, here's Jackson. Pass incomplete.
That's tremendous field position that they were given following the turnover, but they've still got work to do to get to field goal range, and the coverage we're seeing isn't going to make it easy.
Now a 2nd and 10. Off the play fake, here's Jackson. And the Chiefs are going to get him. Devin Bush buries him for a loss of 11 from his outside linebacker spot.
Now that was a passer's nightmare. The front door totally shut down by the defense, so he kept going backwards, hoping to find another avenue of escape. It didn't exist.
Now 3rd down and very long. Jackson from the shotgun. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. On is the Chargers punter now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And this one hits at the 3 and then bounds into the end zone for a touchback. KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. Not an ideal way to end their previous drive. They threw the interception, Charles, after they had built up some momentum. They were moving the football, but something to at least build on for this offense as they run back out here.
Yeah, you're right about that. Up until that last play, everything was working pretty well for this offense, gaining chunks of yardage, getting first downs, really making a push for the end zone, and looked like they had a nice rhythm going. Now you got to have a short memory here. Don't focus on the interception. Focus on what came before it and get back to it.
Willis. And he'll throw this one away. But I don't think he was out of the pocket. No, here comes the flag. So now it's 3rd and long, because remember, they also lose a down on the grounding call. From his end zone, Willis. Going down the middle, and it's complete. The offense going to stay out there. They've converted once, failed once. What can they do here on 4th down? They do go for it. Here's Willis. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. This offense really looking polished these first couple of weeks. Here's 1st and 10. Now Willis to throw. He finds his man, complete. That's Stanley. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. To the air on 1st down. Here's Willis. And here's Mitchell with a catch out of the backfield. And he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8. From the gun, here's Willis. Checks this one down. It's Mitchell. And he's stopped after a gain of 1. Not enough. Still a yard to go on 3rd down. With a quick throw completed by Willis. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 41. They'll send a receiver in motion left. 1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now at SoFi Stadium in Inglewood. And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Now Willis. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Chiefs tried it, but they're turned away on 4th down. And the Charger defense stands tall, and they get the football back. The Charger drive about to get going. And can they take advantage? Their defense got the 4th down stop, and now they're hoping to find the end zone. A field goal wouldn't be enough to erase this 4th quarter. Taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. Into a sea of defenders and intercepted. It's DJ Turner who's got it. And the Chiefs are in great shape here as they take over at their 46-yard line. Well, when I looked down, he was kind of shaking his head right after he threw that pass. What did you see?
Well, from a defense's perspective, anytime you have your eyes back towards the quarterback, you're in a position to make a play on the ball, whether it's a big-time play by you or an overthrow by the quarterback. You have a much better opportunity.
They throw right away, and that's complete out on the right side. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. The 2nd down throw by Willis. To the right side, it's caught by Mitchell. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. Willis with it on 3rd and 1. They'll run the screen with Mitchell. Room to maneuver at the 35. And he will have a Chiefs first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Right back to the air with Willis. Well, he was hit as he threw it there, and now it winds up incomplete. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's a perfect word for it, precise, because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you won't run in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
First and 10, it's Willis. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Let's give this defense some credit now. They let the guys get downfield. But when push came to shove, they stood their ground. Now they'll likely force a field goal attempt.
Second down, here's Willis. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And a good gain here of 9 from the 19 down to the 10. Willis on 3rd and 1. Sliding out of the pocket. And that is caught for the touchdown, Kansas City. Dalton Kincaid from 10 yards out. And the Chiefs are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this 4th quarter lead. So unable to throw it in for 2 from the 2. Let me ask you, as a former DB, what changes there around the goal line on a 2-point conversion as far as how you're defending it?
You just make sure you never back up and you never retreat. You establish yourself really on the line of scrimmage, put your heels on the goal line at worst, and if they're going to throw the ball, make them throw it over your head because they're going to run out of space because of the back of the end zone. Never let a guy catch one in front of you.
The Charger drive about to get going. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
Now a deep ball going to be caught here near midfield. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. So the line of scrimmage all the way up to midfield now as they've got it 1st and 10. From midfield now, here's Jackson. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Jordan Poyer. And the Chiefs are going to take over once again at their own 25-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They have to like the position that they are in. 4th quarter, 2-score lead, and now Willis throws another interception, his 3rd of the game. Eddie Jackson picks it, and he brings it back to right around the 26-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And this is caught down for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet. Still an important piece of business to take care of, the extra point. He's got it, and they're back within a touchdown at 28-21. So following the touchdown, here's Moody back out to send it away. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And this game not quite over yet. And we'll likely see them take all 3 timeouts defensively, so they can't just kneel this one out. They're going to have to try to run a few plays.
You're exactly right. They've got to get a first down and make them use up all their timeouts in order to feel like they have this one in hand.
Willis to throw. This to the tight end, Kincaid. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Working with the lead, trying to get to 2-0. Here's 1st and 10. That is intercepted. Oh, they try a lateral on the return, and now the ball's loose. So it goes as a fumble, but the key thing, not a fumble loss.
Yeah, that stat's big, isn't it? I mean, I remember watching teams play. The ball might be on the ground a number of times during the game, but if the other team doesn't get it, that's a huge difference in the ball game. And in this case, they were able to retain possession.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. Now it looks like he'll throw here. Complete. This is Mitchell. And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers' 23. Willis, he'll look to throw it. That is intercepted. Eddie Jackson picks it. And the Chargers are going to have it here just past the 25. This is 1st and 10. Now Jackson. Sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. Picked up by Minkah Fitzpatrick. And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line. Willis back to throw here. That is intercepted. Eddie Jackson picks it, and the Chargers are going to take possession here at their own 16-yard line. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Jackson to throw. And that one nearly intercepted. That would have sealed it. Instead, it'll be 2nd down. Throwing, Jackson. He's got a man, complete. And the Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 ticks remaining on the clock. 2 timeouts still in their back pocket. It's 1st and 10. Here's Jackson. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. Well, we've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day when you feel like an incomplete pass is almost a win for you because it wasn't intercepted. And I think the receivers now, when they're running their routes, they want to catch the ball, but they also want to make sure that the defenders don't take it away.
Jackson. And that is incomplete. Down to 15 seconds now. The way he's thrown the football today, almost a surprise when he doesn't complete a pass like happened there, but he needs a few more to get his guys downfield.
Well, the way he's thrown it leads him to believe that he's going to get those completions. And that means the guys going out for passes, they'll run even harder because they expect it as well.
Jackson. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play. Here it is, 4th and inches. Here we go. It's Jackson on 4th down. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Chiefs' defense comes up with a stop. The Chiefs' offense about set to begin this drive. And this one all over but the shouting, you might say. Now, there's one timeout remaining defensively, but probably no real need to use it here.
Yeah, the only time they would use it, strictly for pride.
So it's a win for the Chiefs here, and it was Malik Willis, CD, their quarterback, who really got the job done.
Yeah, if this was a hockey game, he'd be the #1 star of the night.